You're pushing your luck.
Will destroy you.
I'm not afraid of spiders.
It's called Who's Still Standing? Don't worry, there's a very clear winner, and it's to be me.
Looks slow to me.
Is that the best you can do, huh?
If you're planning violence against me or mine, you'll regret it.
Oh, sorry.
Hello there.
Did I remember to record that last time we went to an inn and you got really drunk and made love to a... Oh, oh yeah, I did. It's
Poor-
right.
Greta, I've heard she's mourning her brother Rodney so deeply that she has completely stopped going to the Temple of Divines.
Need
You're
a ride?
actually rather cute.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there. Oh, there once was a hero.
If I had been an elf living in Windhelm, I would have left the city immediately. Let's hurry back to Anesia. Oh, I'm so eager to see if she has been able to restore the content of my bottle.
I am glad you're here. We need to talk about Vilja's bottle. I have managed to restore the content of the bottle. These are the good news. However, it wasn't exactly what I had expected. It was worse. You better look for yourselves. Just follow the path to the stairs. Goodbye.
Come, let's go and have a look immediately. This is so exciting. What on earth? Who on earth are you?
That's what I ask myself too. I know who I am. But right now, I feel like a green-haired, red-eyed midget from a deep, mysterious underworld. Tell me, how long have I been in this bottle?
Well, I inherited the bottle from my grandmother, who had inherited it from her grandmother. Several hundred years, I would think.
Several hundred years? Your grandmother? Tell me, who are you?
I'm Vilja. I'm from Solstein, but my grandmother told me to bring the bottle to Elevim's sanctuary in Skyrim in order to get help to restore it.
Vilja? I see. Then you must be the great-great-granddaughter of an old friend of mine. The friend that took care of me when I, became fluid. My name is Mediri Lalu, by the way. Morrowind Witch living in Cyrodiil. Well, I was living in Cyrodiil before I am.
I'm sure there's lots of things there that just want to tear our hearts out.
May I ask how you ended up in that bottle?
It was my daughter's fault, of course. Voila! She never had more brains than a mud crab. I shouldn't have used her recipe for a potion of eternal youth and beauty. Well, yes, at least I shouldn't have doubled the strength of it in order to get the right effects. But how was I supposed to know that it had side effects? There was absolutely nothing in the recipe indicating that one became fluid.
Well, double strength might add some odd effects to any potion. That's what my mother told me.
Bah! You just take a little of this and a little of that, and then you mix it and then you drink it. It really should have worked like a charm. I can't understand what went wrong. But it did help, didn't it? I mean,
I do look young and beautiful.
right?
Well, maybe. But the main thing is, of course, that you aren't fluid anymore, isn't it? Tell me, how are you feeling now?
Feeling? I'm the size of a midget, and I am still making plashing sounds whenever I try to move. How would that make you feel? So, even if I'm out of the bottle, I wouldn't exactly call myself cured.
Can we help you in any way?
Yes. Of course you can. I need something to stabilize myself. And something to bring myself back to a normal size. And I need something to drink. Can you imagine being trapped inside a bottle for what appears to be an eternity without being able to drink at all?
So, tell me, what do you need?
I have some ideas of that. But first, I want to thank a friend over there. I assume the two of you have been working together on getting me out of this bottle. Hello there. There's no reason to be shy. Come over here and talk for a while with an old Dunmer lady. What's on my mind? Well, I want to thank you, of course. After all, it isn't only thanks to Vilja that I finally got out of a bottle. And it won't be all thanks to her if I manage to regain my normal size and get rid of this feeling of splashing whenever I move around. And she'll need your help to help me. And I do hope you will help her. Good, good. Then I will tell you what I need in order to regain my full health and strength. I need blood. Yes, that's exactly what I need. But not any blood will do, of course. In order to regain my size, I need at least 10 drops of blood from a blood relative. A blood relative from a great house? Lalu. I'm sure that somewhere in Skyrim there must be someone who carries my beautiful surname. And I'm sure that someone as charming as you can convince this relative of mine to provide me with the blood I need to recover. If you can't charm them, maybe you could just torture them a bit. Or something like that. Use your creativity. Just make sure you bring me the blood. Now, before you go searching for my relatives, there's just one more thing. What do you think of the potion of eternal youth and beauty? Did it do its job? I mean, apart from making me fluid and reducing my size by 50%, did it have any good effects as well? I do look young and beautiful, don't I? I beg your pardon? Are you trying to say I don't look young and beautiful? For the sake of the divines, where are your manners? And your sense of judgment? You see, a Dunmer beauty is supposed to look stern, stubborn, and irresistible. I think the potion pretty much had that effect. Maybe I have to work a little on stubborn, though.
It'll probably just be
I
a
must
rampaging killer
admit,
stampeding
I've
monster.
always been a little too, well, meek. Right! Let's not discuss my looks. Well, at least not right now. I'll be perfectly happy to continue the discussion later on. What we need right now is blood from a relative of mine. I'm sure you can sort that out somehow. Preferably without killing anyone, of course. Goodbye.
So tell me, what did Aniri say? Hlalu. I'm pretty sure that I have heard about someone with the name Hlalu here in Skyrim. But where was that?
It was a lot better.
Isn't there a Hlalu farm somewhere? Now where was that? I'm sure it was in a snowy area and not too far from a city. No, I can't recall. At least not right now. We have to look around for it. You know, sometimes it really irritates me that you never ask for my opinion. For instance, when did you last ask me what I thought we should do next? Maybe we could take a stroll along the beach and look for clamshells? I have often found a pearl, and of course, clams don't fight back. You look thirsty. Would you like something to drink? Of course. Talk later.
Well, on the bright side, it's not snowing. Yeah, definitely 10 times better than snowing.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I? This cannot be a very good place for farming, can it?
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.
Yes, Lalu is my family name. I might very well be a blood relative of his Heniri. 10 drops of blood for the sake of an unknown ancient relative? Absolutely not. However, you could talk to my so-called aunt over at my farm. She is also Lalu.
Good day.
Welcome to the land of eternal snow and gloominess. I'm Falanu Halalu, originally from Cyrodiil, but nowadays on indefinite holiday here. I got into some silly problems back in my hometown. I don't want to go into details, but it was related to eternal youth and some reuse of body parts. So, I decided to go on holidays to my cousin's grandson, Belin. The simple living on a rural farm seemed attractive. Relaxing in the garden, picking flowers, helping a little with this and a little with that. Of course, I had expected the climate to be, well, somewhat different. And I had expected my cousin's grandson to see me as a highly valued relative rather than his workforce. Of course, I'm planning on going back home as soon as possible, when things have calmed down a bit and people have forgotten. which I guess might take another 100 years or so. But I am an elf. I have still a long life ahead of me. Well, as it's too cold to be outdoors, I have spent quite some time on writing books on alchemy. In particular, my 100 Ways to Use a Falmer Ear has become quite a success. I take it you already own a copy? Then of course you want to buy a copy. You know what? I'll give you a special price. Only 15 gold, and then it's signed. That's what I thought. You've come all the way here just for a signed copy of my masterpiece. Here you are. Welcome to the land of eternal snow and gloominess. My mother's alive after all these years? It must have been 300 years since I gave her that recipe of eternal youth and beauty. Of course, that crazy old witch doubled the potion, and as a result had some, well, bad side effects. I did warn her, actually. I heard that a friend of hers bottled her up, but I always thought the bottle had been buried, or that someone ended up drinking the content. Nords, bah! Give them a bottle, and they'll sooner or later drink the content. Are you out of your mind? I need my blood myself. Yes, that is true. I need to think on this a little. And I always think better after a bottle of good Alto wine and a honey nut treat. I tell you what, you bring me a bottle of good Alto wine and a honey nut treat, and I'll ponder on whether or not I should help her.
It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I. I was just thinking, would you be interested if I told you a little about myself? I mentioned Katla's farm before, didn't I? But I don't think I told you that it was there I fell in love, totally and eternally. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm talking of Bruce, my horse. It was actually thanks to my experiences as a barmaid that he eventually became mine. You see, Bruce was a hopeless troublemaker who refused the saddle and kicked in every direction when someone tried to lift his hooves. Gaimon, who runs the stable, was quite at a loss and even wanted to have Bruce put down. I was devastated when I heard this. I begged Gaimon to instead sell him to me. Gaimon laughed and said that if I could saddle the horse, then he would let me buy him for a cheap sum. The same evening, while I was thinking over Bruce's situation, a fat watchman pinched me in the waist so badly that I dropped the full tray. And then it hit me. Of course Bruce was ticklish, just as I am. The next morning I ran down to the stable and asked Gaimon to let me try to put a saddle on Bruce's back. He laughed and said yes. I first let Bruce look at the saddle. Then I very firmly put it on his back. And it worked! I managed to ride Bruce. At first Gaimon wanted to back off. He didn't want to sell Bruce to me. But then Katla appeared, and she got really mad at him for breaking his promise. So I could buy Bruce for 500 gold. Guess if I was the happiest girl in all Skyrim. Are you hungry? I could make a meal for you if you like. As long as I've got the right ingredients, I can always prepare something for you. Now, what would you like to eat? That should work fine. Just a second. Now, let me see. Here you are.
mission does not involve speaking with unimportant factors, namely, you. Affirmative.
Welcome to the land of eternal snow and gloominess. Excellent. And I have made up my mind. You see, we may have argued for decades, but Henry is still my mother. A crap mother, if you ask me, but still. She can have 10 drops of my blood. It would be really nice to meet her again. There's nothing like a good argument between mother and daughter.
Let's hurry back to Henry with the blood. Oh, I bet she will be happy when she hears that we have actually met her daughter.
Yeah.
Let's hurry back to Heniri with the blood. Oh, I bet she will be happy when she hears that we have actually... met her daughter.
So, have you had any luck finding a blood relative of mine? My daughter Falano? In Skyrim? I thought she was busy cooking up various nasty potions in Cyrodiil.
I just realized that was probably a
Oh.
horrible idea.
I guess the citizens of Skinigrad finally got fed up with her and chased her out of town. So, what is she doing in Skyrim? Falano? You must be kidding! She hardly knows the difference between a blisterwort and a creep cluster. And she cannot even spell the word witch. But I guess we should all be grateful that she's not trying to make herself a name as the inventor of potions of eternal youth and beauty. Then the whole Skyrim population would be fluid by now. As for the 10 drops of blood, I take it she wasn't willing to do her own mother this little favor. And you are sure it is really her blood? Not horse blood or imp blood, or something even worse. I was afraid of this. Well, I guess a little horse blood wouldn't do me any harm. Give me the bottle. It is still worth a try. Yes. Cheers. Yes, it did help. Now, if I could just get rid of this funny glow. Well, I guess it will wear off sooner or later. Funny. It must have been Falana's blood. I have misjudged her. Either that, or she's just bored and needs something to do. After all, there's nothing that will raise one's spirit like a good old-fashioned mother and daughter argument. And My daughter really loves archery. Absolutely not! I still feel kind of plashy whenever I try to move around. And there's only one thing that would help me cure that. More blood, of course. But not any blood would do. It has to be very special. I need blood on someone Dragonborn. Quite a coincidence, don't you think so?
And here we stand at yet another cave. Reflecting on previous records, we're going to enter this dark, dangerous, and suicidal cave, I assume.
Oh, don't be silly. I know that you're Dragonborn, and I have literally spent my time in a bottle. Everyone knows that you are Dragonborn, so I reckon you must know it too. Right? So, what you say, Dragonborn? Would you let a poor old woman have a sample of your precious blood? Excuse me? What did you say? It is probably less painful than getting hit by a sword or by poisoned arrows. It's probably even less painful than a bite from a skeever. It is not so painful that a hero wannabe wouldn't do it for a damsel in distress. And, as I'm sure you are aware, I am a damsel in distress. Wonderful! That's what I thought to myself. Someone who can kill a dragon single-handed wouldn't be afraid of a little pain and blood. So, give me your hand, please. This won't hurt much.
Oh, sorry.
Such fuss for a tiny blood sample. And you are supposed to be a Dragonborn. Indeed, I will do so. Cheers. Ah, that's exactly what I needed. Now, I feel as good as reborn again. Now, let me just relax a few minutes, and then we'll talk again.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I? You look thirsty. Would you like something to drink?
I don't read books.
Of course.
I know everything worth knowing.
Now, where did I put those quest files? Of course. What did you want to talk about? I've always wished for a romantic date near waterfalls, a warm fire in a cozy cave. But remembering all the bears and frostbite spiders roaming about, and who knows what manner of monsters in any dark hole in Skyrim, I think I'll pass. I guess inns would be nice, but then again, there's Mikhail. Decent dating spots in Skyrim seem to be an impossibility. Alright, team huddle. Dragonborn. Dragon
Make sure
born.
not to eat
Dragon
shit.
born.
It's very poisonous.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but using my amazing deduction skills, thank you, Professor, you were born from a dragon? Oh, okay. Phew! Thank Talos. That mystery is solved. It's been causing my brain to go in circles, trying to picture a family of a dragon, a human, and a dragonborn child. You don't want to go into those weird realms of imagination. Trust me. Of course. What did you want to talk about? You know, following you and observing this world, making my recordings, I've always wondered, why is there not a single bottle of water? I mean, there's tons of bottles of meat and wine, sure, but what if I just need water? What if my liver can't take it? I just need clean water! And don't try to sell me on that river crap, because last time I checked, there were fish and dragonflies everywhere. Bye.
It was... No. I have been thinking. I think it would be a good idea if you escorted me to my daughter. I am, as you may know, not so familiar with the Skyrim roads. As you obviously know where my daughter is, I think it would be a good idea if you escorted me to her. I'm really looking forward to seeing her. I've missed her ugly looks and her bad temperament. After all, there's nothing like a good win or die argument between mother and daughter. And I think I deserve a holiday after all that I have been through. I'm looking forward to spending my days relaxing in a countryside garden, reading a book, and maybe pick some nice flowers. No, don't spoil the fun with a good surprise. I'm sure everyone there will be happy to see me, and I will just love the rural environment. So, will you take me to my daughter? Thank you so much. Shall we leave immediately?
Okay, what is it with these wooden shields? I don't want to burn up again like I did back in Death Mountain, let alone dragon fires.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute? Is it all right with you if I don't come with you, Anthony? You see, there's something I need to do. I have received a letter from Wilbert. He will soon be leaving Skyrim, but before doing so, he has something important to talk to me about. I'm not sure what this is about, but I really feel I should go and see him. No, you don't. This is something I should do alone. And besides, Henry is expecting you to escort her to the Laalu farm. You better do so. Once you have escorted Henry, I'll be waiting for you in Dawnstar.
I kind of like her. was a lot better back in the old days. Are we there soon? It was a lot better back in the old days. Alana might be a nasty bitch, but she's still my daughter. Yes, I like her. Good. Hey, do you? Everyone is talking, but no one has anything to say. Now, where did I put my spell book? I seem to have forgotten something. I just can't remember what.
By the gods. Look slow to me.
I seem to have forgotten something. I just can't remember what.
dead now. Where did it come from?
I seem to have forgotten something. I just can't remember what. I seem to have forgotten something. I just can't remember what. Are we there soon?